My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through MidJourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in, make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake, and welcome to Paddycake Games and another episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and co-host, Brent. How are you doing tonight?
I am delightful.
Great.
Am I delightful? Hopefully I'll be delightful.
Great. Well, you guys know how this works. We send each other Madlibs. We send each other the answers to go into the Madlibs. We then take those sentences. We run them through MidJourney. We create art. We get together. We show it to each other, and we laugh. And that's the show. And we hope you like it. And if you do like it, if you look down below the video, there's a button specially for you. It's a thumbs up button. Just click on that. That'll let us know that you like the video. And if you're doing that, you can go ahead and click on the subscribe button as well. That'll really help us out a lot. And then you can also click the notification bell, and that'll let you know when new videos are posted to the channel. Brent, you are up first tonight. What is your Madlib? I don't know what that sound was. That was weird.
It's Wonder Woman.
Of course it is.
Giving it away for you, haven't I? So we start out with some fun, crazy art right off the bat there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is Queen Bouncelia in the New York City news helicopter, reporting live from the harbor.
Okay, so FYI, that's not actually Queen Bouncelia.
Yes, I know Queen Bouncelia is a purple kangaroo.
Yes. If anyone is wondering who Queen Bouncelia is, just look at the videos in my channel. There's a video that I posted just last weekend, and it has Queen Bouncelia in it. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, she's a big purple kangaroo. I never got anything remotely like a kangaroo, but we got her, and she is fabulous.
She is totally fabulous.
So, I'm reporting live from the harbor where the water bottle of liberty is under attack by the giant egg, Giganta.
The giant egg.
It doesn't seem terrifying yet.
No, but that would still be unsettling if I was on the harbor and a big pink egg just popped out of the water.
It looks like Giganta is trying to uproot the around 10 or so foot tall time bomb of freedom from its base, and police are unable to stop her. So apparently the Statue of Liberty is a time bomb. Who knew? And
that's kind of cool.
Giganta is striking a pose.
Right? Go ahead, girl.
Wait a moment. It looks like, yes, here comes Wonder Woman in her amazing yellow jet.
It's a vintage photo. It's not a jet either. And it only has one prop, so it's probably not going to stay airborne for long.
Well, perhaps it is a jet, actually. The prop is just,
It's just for show.
I don't see how that flies.
I don't see how she fits in the cockpit.
I don't think she's in the cockpit.
I know, but she's climbing out of something. I don't know how she fit in it.
Oh. The Amazon princess has landed her underwear on the statue's itchy foot.
Oh. Ew. My God. What the hell? That is some bizarre statue work there. So, okay, so let's examine this. We've got one gigantic leg that looks like it bends slightly the wrong way at the knee and then turns into the torso of a man who seems to be holding a woman, but his arm is basically melding into her shoulder. And then, so he has an arm around her, and she, I guess, has an arm around him because you can see the hands. But then, coming out of her torso is a hand that's going to
an Assyrian goddess?
Yeah.
Giganta is trying to oscillate Wonder Woman away.
I was wondering how it would interpret oscillate. I figured it would give you a fan of some sort, but this is cool too.
I didn't get any fans. I did get some fun stuff from it. You'll see later.
It looks kind of like the air conditioner vents on the ceiling of Jody's mom's old house.
Or our house.
Yeah, or your house. That's true. You guys have the air conditioner vents like that also.
But the popular heroine has taken hold of the villain's Adam's apple and is using her slippery strength to flip the giant into the water.
Cool.
And yeah, I couldn't get her really doing anything to anybody else. So I just used a pretty one.
Yeah. She's like standing in the surf.
But we also have to discuss, why does Giganta have an Adam's apple?
Yeah, that's true.
Now Wonder Woman is using her downy blue lasso to trap Giganta's feet and grab her away. This is so weird.
It's very weird and weirdly suggestive also.
Yeah, and
so there's a little bit more going on between Wonder Woman and Giganta apparently.
Is this fabric the downy blue lasso, or is that chain the lasso? Ladies and hinges, the Statue of Liberty is safe, thanks to Jolly Woman.
Oh God! So I guess she's become the Statue of Liberty now,
or the Jolly Green Giant.
The Jolly Green Giant, yeah, it could be that too.
And she's wearing an Uncle Sam hat with, it looks like stars with dollar signs on it.
It's supposed to be stars, I think. But it's also very it's
outfit.
very like leprechaun-ish. Very Irish. Even the background, the green fading into orange, is very Irish.
Yeah.
It's very St. Patrick's Day.
Now it is time for a plethora of honorable mentions, or dishonorable mentions rather. This is Queen Bouncelia.
Straight out of Pixar. Love it.
She does not look like she is.
No, but she is driving quite recklessly down the road, and it looks like she's just riding a shopping cart down the road,
or some kind of stroller, or. And apparently, she doesn't need propellers because she has wings.
Mm-hmm.
Where the water bottle of Liberty is under attack.
The good old water bottle of Liberty.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this guy here, I don't know who he is. Giganta is trying to oscillate Wonder Woman away. That's one approach.
Yeah.
Just seduce her. It looks like they're in jail too, but
Kinda, yeah.
maybe they're gonna. The artwork is very interesting. I like how it has that. It looks like real hair on a drawing.
Mm-hmm. It has a very Andy Warhol pop art aesthetic to it.
Oh yeah. And finally, ladies and hinges, the Statue of Liberty is safe, thanks to Jolly Woman.
Thank you, Jolly Woman.
I don't know what those are behind her.
They're explosions.
About them.
They're explosions of jolliness, I guess. Since
Jollility?
Jollility. Explosions of jollility. Oh, you meant the things walking behind her. I just noticed that. I thought you meant like the explosion of light and everything behind her. Oh, those things behind her are creepy. Yeah, those things are kind of creepy. I don't know what those are.
And that is it for Wonder Woman.
Thank you, Wonder Woman. It's my turn, and my Madlib tonight is called Garage Band Debut.
Are they debuting in the garage, or is this just they're leaving the garage?
They're leaving the garage. This is their first gig. As the lights dimmed, I could feel beads of gasoline drop down my left arm. So this is interesting in that I got, and you'll see when we get to the honorable mentions, I have another picture that gave me a very similar aesthetic. These sort of dangly red lights that kind of align something, and I thought it was really neat. So this is the one I chose.
Yeah, it looks like light bulbs.
Yeah.
I don't think that gasoline running down your arm with electricity is a good idea.
Maybe they're gas-powered lights. You don't know. The school dance was my band's first real furniture, and I was so hard. I was so worried it wouldn't take that prompt, but it did.
So they all just dance around a big drum?
Apparently. And hold
In
hands.
pink jumpsuits.
And pink jumpsuits, and they hold
Well,
hands.
I can't tell if they're jumpsuits or if some of them are wearing shirts and pants, but yeah, it's very 70s looking for sure.
It is certainly very 70s. Actually, very late 60s also. I was sure everyone could see my eyes shaking.
That is very strange.
Yeah, I got a lot. Mostly what I got was just close-ups of eyes. Yeah, so not really all that interesting. So I tried playing around with the prompt a little bit and giving it some additional like parameters. This was the most interesting one out of those.
That's a really interesting school dance for sure.
Right? I'm not sure if I want to go. It'd be creepy.
That's cool.
Hello, trees! I shouted into the micro cow.
What the hell? Is that cow like part of the clouds?
Yes! He's like looking down on his progeny from heaven because he's become
It's a
hamburgers.
cloud. Oh, so it's
nice.
cow god.
Yeah, well, it could be that
Okay.
too. But no, I like cloud. Cloud is funny. It's a cloud. We're really happy to be here at your busy dance.
Okay. Okay.
This is a whole lot of weirdness.
Yeah, like she's dancing with two guys, and then that lady in the back with the pantsuit. She's voguing some seriousness there. The clothes, that is really weird.
Okay, but look really closely at the guys that she's dancing with.
Well,
Look at them
also,
from the waist down.
I mean, yeah, it sort of looks like she may be dancing with Siamese twins.
Exactly.
Also, her arm is sort of missing.
Where?
Her right arm.
Oh,
kinda
you're
just
right.
ends in a sleeve.
And it becomes his arm. I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I thought that was just like both her arms, but yeah, like her arm kind of melds and joins with his. Tonight, our first song will be Gray Haze.
That looks like a photograph.
Yeah, so they're doing the gig apparently from their home studio, and the Ghost is joining them on lead vocals apparently.
Well, perhaps this is just their practice session.
Well, it could be, but it still doesn't explain the fact that there is a transparent, extraordinarily tall person standing next to him with a weird hazy thing on top of it. I glanced back at TxTygrr on keyboards and Paddy on drums, both of whom were sweating slowly.
That's funny. That's a lion.
Yeah, it's a lion, so it didn't quite get it right, but still, it's funny.
And nobody's on the drums.
Well, neither of them on keyboards either. We're both just sort of leaning over an amp head. I took an annoying breath and began the count. All right. So before I show you this picture, this picture interpreted that sentence in a way that I never expected it to.
Oh, yes. I was hoping we were going to get Sesame Street count, but that's good enough.
Yeah. So anyway, there we go. The count. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 60.
Oh, that was the sentence.
That's the sentence. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 60.
So it seems as if they're either in a desert or on a beach.
Or, yeah, outside the walls of a city.
Yeah. And those are some interesting clothes for sure.
Big old top hat. Big old purple
so
top hat.
Weird. 1, 2,
1, 2, 60. Yeah. The next thing I knew, the audience was cheering sometimes and dancing like jeeps. Shake that butt.
What is up with their outfits?
It's like they're all wearing these weird straps on their legs, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
And they're in the same color shirts. Same. This is Did they turn their high school dance into a flash mob?
No. Or a tent revival?
I've been to a few of those.
Even the principal was tapping his right foot on the trailer. Here's my Queen Bouncelia.
So, first of all, I don't see a trailer because this is clearly a 2-story house. And how do you get on that porch if there's a giant chair at the top of the steps?
Yeah, and I mean, he has to have a stepladder just to get onto the chair. And just the whole aesthetic. I mean, he is wearing like pink floral pajamas with pink shoes, sitting in a like a Tiffany blue chair with roses on it in a Tiffany blue house with a yellow door. And he's got all these roses and pots hanging from it and like doily things hanging from the ceiling. It's like, oh my God, this is like the most grandma dude ever.
What is he? And why isn't he at the dance?
He can hear it all the way from his house. Who knows? A school dance tonight? Maybe a windy record deal tomorrow.
Wow, so they just decided to stick a jet engine in there.
Apparently, yes.
Dance now. That doesn't seem safe, and it feels like the dancers agree,
right? Because they're like, oh my God. Okay, would you like to see a few honorable mentions?
Let's check this out.
This is the one I was telling you about, the gasoline down the left arm.
Gasoline.
Now this at least gives you something that's reminiscent of gasoline. It looks like gas pumps, but it still has all these little red lights and stuff hanging, which is really weird and interesting. This was the school dance was my band's first real furniture, and I was so hard. Just thought it was cool and interesting. All these little paintings, all of them slightly different. And then there's a wall that has a painting that the painting is of a room full of paintings, so it looks like it keeps going, which I thought was cool.
Oh, I thought it was a portal. But okay, I see that.
I look back at Tygrr on keyboards and Paddy on drums, both of whom were sweating slowly. That's not slowly. They're sweating a lot. It's going everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty wet. Also, still no keyboards.
Nope. And one of us is a dwarf. I don't know why one's a dwarf. That's weird.
What the hell?
Even the principal was tapping his right foot on the trailer.
Okay, so we got a trailer. And why do we have a ladder? Why is he on a ladder again?
Okay, so the weird thing about this is...
Besides the horse's legs?
Yes, so he's sitting on the back of a horse. The horse's front legs are normal length. The horse's back legs are not long enough to reach the ground. So somehow the horse is supporting his weight. And he had to climb up a ladder to get on the horse, which none of that makes any sense.
And also, those front legs are not normal length.
No. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The front legs go all the way to the ground. The back legs don't. And that is it. That is the end of my GarageBand debut Madlib.
Well, I hope they see success.
Yeah, me too. Get out of that garage and go make your fortune.
And get a keyboard player.
Yes. Preferably one that doesn't sweat. And for God's sake, once you make your big deal, hire a decorator for your principal, because he needs some help. Okay, well that's gonna do it for another episode of MidJourney Madlibs. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you, Brent, for hosting this with me. It's always a blast. Make sure you click on like, click on subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Like and subscribe. No. Like and subscribe. Like and prescribe. No. Like and subscribe.